Honourable Finance Minister to move that the bill be passed.
Sir, I rise to move that the bill be passed.
Motion moved that the bill be passed. The question is that the bill be passed. Those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those against, please say no. I think the ayes have it, ayes have it, ayes have it. The bill is passed.
The initial paid-up capital of this company is going to be 1 lakh crores, and the government shall hold, shall, not may, shall hold a minimum of 26%. So, my question to the Honourable Finance Minister is, this is a government company. Huge resources are going to be mobilized. No oversight whatsoever. No CBI, no CVC, no CAG. I can understand CBI and CVC, but why no CAG? So in the last 5 years, the number of CAG reports has come down dramatically. In 2014, CAG submitted 55 reports. In 2020, the CAG submitted 14 reports. The CAG is a constitutional body. The Public Accounts Committee is the most important committee of Parliament. And this organization that we are creating, paid up capital of 1 lakh crores, government equity 26%, loan portfolio of 5 lakh crores, no external oversight, no external surveillance, no external monitoring. Madam Finance Minister, sir, I submit to you that this is a most undesirable state of affairs. Not only that, Section 17 of this Act empowers the government to extend sovereign guarantee in the case of a default. No external oversight, no surveillance, no CAG, no monitoring, but government will extend sovereign guarantee. So I fail to understand the logic of this. And I think you're opening, today it is your government, tomorrow it could be any other government, you're creating an act in perpetuity. And I think this idea of creating an act of parliament without parliamentary scrutiny, even before the bill is passed, and no CAG after the bill is passed, and the facility to extend a sovereign guarantee is, in my view, a highly undesirable state of affairs.
We are not doing anything in the sense of, decrying institutions which existed earlier, but now going back to doing the same thing. It is clearly the need of the hour and need of the next 25 years in India's developmental story that we need an institution with that kind of an architecture, which has both the strength of the government backing it, at the same time being able to face the competition in the market. This act itself, as you would have, all honourable members would have recognized, gives space for private institutions also to come up, for whom we are giving the tax benefits for just 5 years of the first 5 years, whereas this institution gets the tax benefit for the first 10 years. So therefore, we have learned from the earlier experiences, and therefore we've designed it in such a way that it has the blend of both. You have given them safeguards, you've given them far too much of safeguards, they are not going to be answerable to anybody. I will definitely answer that by going back for a minute to clause 26, if I remember correct. Clause 26 in chapter 6 of the Act itself, which is before us for consideration. And there you will see in paragraph 5, and I read that as a quotation from here, the institution, which is this institution that we are considering today, the institution shall furnish to the central government and the Reserve Bank within 4 months from the date on which its accounts are closed and balanced, a copy of its balance sheet and accounts, together with a copy of the auditor's report and a report of the working of the institution during the relevant year. Honorable Member Satish Mishra did raise why only 5 years. No, every year. But the report later by a third party is on once in 5 years. But here we are saying every year. So the working of the institution during the relevant year, and the central government shall, as soon as maybe after they have received by it, cause the same to be laid before each house of the parliament. We are getting that report, audited report, to be placed in each of the house of the parliament. Now, the institution shall furnish from time to time to the central government and to the Reserve Bank of India such returns as the central government or the Reserve Bank may require. Every time the government would want something from them, they will demand of it, and it will have to be submitted by them.